Hello to everyone. Good evening. My name is Mihail. Let me adjust a little bit my microphone. And I started a little bit earlier. And I started a little bit earlier because I know that you are waiting this very, very important video, this important, let's say, discussion about the AI, how AI can be used in shipping and maritime. And first of all, yes, I started a little bit earlier to adjust the microphone to see that everything is fine. So we can start. I have write some points here, some points, and for sure I have to improve my assets here. But anyway, yes, anyway, that I have noted down before data collection, data evaluation, and data flow. So if you check about the data, how important is it? Previously, I never know the value of that. So since I get started and working with the data and understanding how the data can help an organization to evolve and take better decisions, I really understand that there is really huge and hidden value on it. But the most important thing that I have seen that the data has to be flown through the organization easily. You do not have to put a lot of effort in order to collect the data. You do not have to put a lot of a manual work for the data itself. So the collection of the data has to be automated, everything. And one of the ways to be automated is to use one single platform. So from my experience also working for, let's say, big organizations, I have seen a lot of gaps, a lot of bottlenecks, which only consume time. And if you think about, let's say, my role previously, looking how much time it consumed by manually checking the data sets, manual input of the data, uh, you can take, if you count all the people that are related with all the data, they consume really years if you're going, let's say, to hundreds of people each and every day. So I recently discovered better ways to do the data collection. And it's really simplified everything. So very important thing is to have a point here for data collection, data evaluation, and data flow. Data flow, it is continuously. So we don't care about that. We have it already in our platform. So the data entry can be specified specifically in our, let's say, discussions can be technical, can be operational, can be separate in a major, let's say, file, completely in a major file separately. So all the things that is related with operations, with all that stuff, let's say shipping or whatever it is in separate data set and flow, separate file. So, and with that way, the data collection, it's much easier. So we have all the set of data inside there, all the operations that we have done previously. It's like a historical range of what the vessel can have done, or let's say whatever asset. And then when the evaluation take place, it is really easy with the use of AI. So you can take the AI system and you can ask some questions which is related with operations. Okay, how often this type of operation take place? So then you can separate them on different ways in order to evaluate and how much also value they bring to the organization. So we can check how. how often we do certain operations. We can say for how long it takes, what is the consumptions. We can check everything. We can check the consumptions. We can compare also vessel with vessel. But the most important thing that all the data has a common flow. When we collect the data on a different, let's say, locations, different servers, different, let's say, locations, it becomes really, really complicated to handle the data and transfer the data from one point to another. Okay, so it becomes more complicated. And what I have seen also from my experience, I have seen that only one person is participating today. Could you please say from where are you, let's say, watching, or what is your position, and why you're also interested to see this video today? What you would like to learn from this uh, video today? Many thanks. So, and I have understand that with the tool of AI, as I always refer, because it is a tool, it is a really fast tool where you can process data. You can also resolve problems. It can give you also directions of where to look. And basically, if the AI give you some propositions, let's say 5, 6 propositions, you can work on them. You can verify them on the field. Let's say the data. And also you compare always with your knowledge as well. So the AI gives you, one moment, I will use some alcohol on it. I have some in order to write better. So, yes, when you use some of your knowledge that you have built by the years of, let's say, doing things, or in your specific role, AI, yes, AI really helps you to improve the decision making. So basically, you can ask, let's say, some questions. For example, okay, which of the vessels has the biggest consumption? So we ask the AI for the vessel with the biggest consumption, with high consumption of lube oil. Okay, we have identified that from the data set that we supply in our, let's say, platform. And it says, let's say, the vessel with that IMO, or the name of the vessel, let's say Alpha, has higher consumption, let's say 100 liters per day, higher than the sister vessels, yes, in the region, okay, or in the same voyage. And we have really to make it structured. We have really to make all the reporting system from the vessels as well similar. We have to make a similar structure. So what the vessel will report? The vessel will report, let's say, the name, the speed, some important things, which is the consumption per kilowatt that the engine produce. So we have to go to the manual of the engine, and if the engine is maintained properly, it will have this kind of consumption. So flow meters, consumption. So it is kilogram per kilowatt, or liters per kilowatt. And when we have everything structured, when we have, let's say, all the things that require to calculate the flow meters, the consumption, the specific consumption, the speed, the weather conditions, how the weather conditions, the vessel loading condition. It can be vessel loading condition, because vessel loading condition, it's not only loaded or ballast, it can be also vessel in sagging or hogging position, okay, or even keel. So this is different loading conditions, okay. So all the data has to flow specifically for some specific reason in order to determine what will be the value extraction from that and what decisions we have to take. Should we instruct, let's say, the vessels load differently? Should we instruct, let's say, the vessels doing that? And that thing, it is, let's say, the noon report. It is one thing. It is noon report. But we can do this kind of AI checking and data analyzing for different kind of operations. We can do that for loading operations, okay? We can do it for discharging operations. We can do it even in transit. In transit, consumptions increase, let's say, due to of heating of the cargo. Do we are let's say manage the heating properly, or we just open, let's say, the steam and the boiler is burning fuel, nobody cares. And even that, we have to know our systems. We have to know our systems, how the systems are built, how they respond also in our input. So all the things we have to know. So a very, very crucial thing that I have noticed, that there is a simple knowledge missing. And what I'm talking about, simple, the simple knowledge from the vessel, okay? What a vessel operator understands, it cannot be understood from anybody else, because they have simply no knowledge in the possession. So it's completely different if you have heard something, but it's completely different when you have involved in the things and doing the things in the real world, calculating it, seeing how it affects in the real world in the action. It's not a simulation. So it is, yes, it has a huge difference, and this is what is missing from the industry right now. Because yes, you can build a model, you can build different kind of analysis, but how accurate this analysis will be depends also from the real results that we will have here. And the real results is to find the data set and the data that will point, okay, here we have higher consumption for this and these exactly reasons, and these reasons will be highlighted. So the vessel condition is different from the other, let's say, sister vessel. We have different weather conditions from something else. This is what we have to extract. We have to highlight what is affecting from all that data sets that we have collected. And AI make it easy because AI can analyze it quickly, give you results, and you can also store them, you can export them, you can do whatever you like with them. So truly, I believe, yes, there is huge value. I have already used it. I have used it for analyzing our, let's say, fleet. And I have found also that with quick questions from the data collection that we had, with quick questions, okay, which vessel, let's say, has lately reported the cleaning, let's say, of the sea chest. And exactly the AI told me, okay, this is the name of the vessel, let's say, Torn 1, for example, has reported that and that date, how many reports, and also the other one which not reported directly appear as a list, okay, never reported, never. Directly the question was raised to the vessels, and then they saw that they have never cleaned that. So you have identified that thing, that it was not implemented. Okay, and basically, yes, with the system of PMS, which we will show tomorrow, we will discuss about the PMS system, um, because the PMS system itself, the plant maintenance system, can be integrated in a such way that the user will have to provide proof. Okay, and now with the AI, okay, you can do anything. That's true, but you have to be specific. Okay, that your vessel has been checked, have been tested, and verified. This is the most important thing. Tomorrow, I will explain. I will be streaming from the mobile. I will explain about the PMS system, the plant maintenance system, because I have worked with plant maintenance system a lot. I have feel it. I have seen what is missing, what is required to be improved, and how the proper filling of the data there working. So, um, okay, we will talk about tomorrow all the details. So, as we have said from the beginning, our system has to be one system, one platform. We do not need a lot of platforms. And very, very important thing also, it is to have continuity. What this means? That all the data that it's required to do the job, the basic data, the most important data, like let's say the type of the engine, how much consumption the vessel has, always keep a hard copy, because when the system fall down or you do not have availability to the system, you still have to do your work. You still have to be available in order to support the vessel if it is required. So this is how you can prevent. You just keep, let's say, a file in your computer, a copy, or you keep, let's say, a, a hard copy on the paper here, so you can still support and provide support to the vessels if the system is not working. Okay, maybe you cannot analyze, you cannot make the analysis, but you will able technically or operationally support the vessel in order to achieve, let's say, their destination and the discharging operation and all the things. So it has to be this kind of way. Uh, I can see a lot of things from the AI that can be improved, can be implemented. The data flow, the evaluation, the platforms can be very simple, very easy. But what data you will take, it will uh, provide the value that you require. Because what you would like to see, you would like to see how to reduce the consumption, how to bring the vessel, let's say, safely at the port, how to discharge the vessel safely and with less cost, on time, without delaying, and where to improve as well, where you can improve. So all that things saves a lot of time, saves a lot of money, and basically the all the development of what I'm doing also from the bunkering optimization, all the things, I'm taking in account all that data that I have accumulated through the years, understanding where the friction is, how to improve different designs, where is the pain points in order to make it much easier. And I can give a really a real example where we have to improve dewatering operations for one of the oil majors. So basically, we sit down with our stakeholders and we have different propositions, different proposals, or where we can improve, what we can improve. And basically, yes, each of us, we work on our, let's say, detail with making the process much easy, involve less, let's say, people on that. And basically, it has a real improvement. It has a real improvement and a real value, uh, yes, directly from the first days of implementation. So basically, it does not require even any investment from the company. With zero investment, we save about $300,000 per year. Just imagine, with zero investment. That is really huge. It is really powerful, and it shows that when you have the base from the vessel, the technical base from the vessel, when you start, let's say, doing the thing, okay, I have to clean the filter. So much simple thing, okay? Why I clean it? What is the reasons I clean it? Okay, you have to ask yourself always that thing. Why I'm doing this thing? For what reason? What consequences it will have if I will change or if I will not clean it? How it will affect the operation of the vessel? Do the engine, let's say, will stop? Will I have another alternative in order to save it or not? So all the things, when you process them, when you possess them as well as knowledge, so then you can go further and you can improve. You can improve of what you are doing on the next step, and you are going on the next step. And yes, that is the magical part, because you learn the things and you are progressing forward. So we have also, yes, a really great today technical resolution on one of the vessels, but I will make it in a separate video. Um, and yes, that will be a more technical video. So if you have any questions, yes, that will be really great to hear any questions, yes, for that. It is a quick analysis, but the realization of what you can do, yes, with that tools, and what questions you can do and what value you can extract from that, yes, it's really, really amazing. Because as the model is learning more, and as the model are progressing, because a lot of questions are coming to the models, it's stored, it's learning, so it is continuously also improving. And think about in 1 year from now, how many questions have been inserted, let's say, in various languages model of AI. So this will be progressive, progressive, and progressive. And it's one of the technologies that actually has picked up so quick in the development. So the questions, it's so vast, it's so complicated, it's so much energy demanding at the moment, because the model also learning, processing, calculating. It will be in the some point that it will create for sure much more reliable answers. But now, even now, you can see that it helps you a lot. It helps you a lot to do your job. And to be, let's say, clear about that, I have started really to do that from the beginning when the first AI model started. So I raised questions, okay, what we have there, what we can find there, how we can improve. And these models helped me to build a project which I didn't finish in my previous role of $16 million. I still had that project unfinished. It required a lot of testing, a lot of, but it is from this model. Whatever came, whatever improvement, questions about, let's say, calculating with the shipping and all the things, it came from AI. Everything else from here. So it is a real tool that helps you make the analysis, bring the results, and work in that results further on in order to improve them and have a better data analysis at the end. And the fun thing is that there is no limitation on that. Since you are able to understand what you are extracting from the data and you know how to use it in order to bring value to the organizations, that is a really, really great part. So what you can do also, if you have, let's say, the data available on a file, you can set this data to our organization and we can analyze it for you. We can analyze it and find some gaps, let's say some patterns where you can improve, how you can improve. We can consult and advise on that in advance, yes, how you can improve and where you can improve in order to bring value in the organization. So yes, that is really, really, really interesting and continuously evolving from our side as well, because we are raising new questions. We are raising new questions. We are see new patterns of where we have to look for. And yes, we are continuously searching of and proceed that improvement. So let's see. We are only one member at the moment. And I'm really, really glad that our book is already online. The course is already online. So now I'm working on the web page. Hopefully the web page will be ready. I will release it. So I have the home page, the products page, because everything that we provide is products, and the history page, how it started, basically how I um, created the marine optimization consultancy, and the contact details. Yes, the contact details, which will be through WhatsApp directly here. It's easily to use and it's always available with me here. I will put it on the website. So the YouTube channel, the WhatsApp will be available there, the LinkedIn profile as well. And yes, we have, as company, we have the best ideas for shipping and maritime, because we're questioning things and we are looking for the things that nobody have seen before. But we are learning, yes, we are continuously learning. We are adopting and we are always open to something new, new ideas. We observe, first of all, as organization, and we are continuously growing. And yes, we really like the most, let's say, um, fascinating ideas to become real, make the industry safer, make the industry more interesting to work about. And yes, that's the driving force that motivates us organization as well. So yes, that is a really, really fun part. And yes, here we are waiting for more interesting improvements in the organizations and the industry. That's fantastic. I hope you like the AI, a little bit this description. It is basics, yes, it is basics, but we have not forget that the basics is the one that gives the fundamentals, the base to start something greater. So we have to build a strong base in order to lift us higher. It is the same thing as the rocket launch pad. You cannot launch a rocket if you not have proper fund um, base, let's say, foundations. It is a similar thing. So you need strong foundations, proper foundations in order to execute the things that it's required. So like the video, because the AI is developing, and yes, see you soon in the next video. Tomorrow I will do the stream a little bit earlier, about 8 o'clock. So yes, that will be really, really fun. I will stream from my mobile, and I will check also if my mobile can handle it, because I will be in a remote area. So yes, I hope you will enjoy the view there. Thank you very much, and see you in the next live stream or video. Bye bye.